Hey everyone, so in this video, I'm going to be going over what to do on your first flight alone, just because I know it can sometimes be scary, especially if this is your first time alone flying. So I hope you found this video helpful just to start off with, but let's go ahead and begin. So the first thing that you want to do is basically before the flight tasks. So you want to make sure that you check in online and print your boarding pass. I think your boarding pass for me has just been a lot easier than having it digitally on your phone. It's been sometimes like maybe your battery runs out. That's going to cause a lot of stress on you if your boarding pass is on your phone and your battery dies for some reason. Maybe you keep a YouTube video playing and it's like an hour long and it kills your battery. Just be safe, you know. You want to prevent all stress measures. So check in online and print your boarding pass. Pack essentials in your carry-on. Stay safe in the airport as far as making sure that you keep all your belongings with you. So me personally, as far as packing your essentials in your carry-on goes, ID, ticket, phone, charger, I actually keep this in a fanny pack just so it's really, really near me. Okay, a fanny pack is pretty secure for me. It's wrapped around my waist. It's right in front of me. It prevents pickpocketers from reaching inside. But pack your essentials in all in one place, just because the last thing you want happening is one of your essentials getting stolen while you're alone at the flight, and that's going to cause a lot of stress again. Arrive at the airport early. I recommend more than 3 hours. Go through security with ease, and then find your gate and confirm the flight details. So make sure that when you arrive at your gate, that it is the confirmed gate. I can't tell you how many times it's happened where even on my ticket, a gate will be mentioned, but for some reason, the gate gets changed, and this happens a lot on international airports. Okay, so especially if you're flying alone on international airports, you want to make sure that the gate that you're at is the confirmed gate of your desired location. Okay, so with before the flight actions, then we have during the flight. So while you're alone on your first flight, just simply first listen to flight attendants' instructions. We all know it's repetitive, but give some respect to them. They're trying to do their job. As much as they don't want to do it as well themselves, it's important, and it is just being respectful as far as listening to flight attendants' instructions. Next, make sure that you have your ID and boarding pass handy. You don't want to make sure that it's deeply scuffed into your carry-on, just because in the event in which someone, let's say a flight attendant, asks for your boarding pass, but you already stuffed it into your luggage, it's going to cause a lot of stress on you just to kind of take your boarding pass out of your carry-on. Just keep your ID and boarding pass handy with you and on you, just so it's easy to access at all times. During the flight, you want to bring entertainment, okay? Books, movies, music, podcasts, tablets. All these are just going to be ways to make time fly by faster while you're on your first flight alone. Next, stay hydrated and eat snacks. So every time before I board onto a flight, I do make sure that I refill my water bottle, just so I don't have to worry about getting water in case like the plane sometimes is too hot. And this has happened multiple times where the plane, yes, indeed, is sometimes too hot. So make sure you have hydration ready and snacks ready. So during the flight, you have the arrival, okay? So this is where you might be arriving to a brand new airport. But these are the things that you should be doing, okay? So follow signs to baggage claim and connecting flights. There hasn't been a time where I arrived at a brand new airport and wasn't able to find baggage claim or connecting flights. The signs are pretty straightforward. Just follow the signs, and usually I wouldn't say follow the herd of the crowd, but usually in most cases you can follow the herd of the crowd, just because most people, for example, will be going to baggage claim, but there is still going to be a group of people who will be going to connecting flights. It does kind of help, at least like when you're walking, that you do see some familiar faces from your previous flight, but just make sure that first and foremost you do follow the signs. Now, as far as documents go, especially for immigration, you have to have them ready, okay? You don't want to end up with having to go through your carry-on luggage trying to find your passport. Make sure your passport, ID, boarding pass, let's say health documents are all on you, easy to access. Collect your luggage when you arrive, right? Make sure you have all pieces. Make sure you have your check-in. Make sure you have your carry-on. Make sure you have all your luggage, because again, the one thing you don't want happening is that you forget a piece of luggage. And then arrange transportation from the airport. So this can either be done at the airport, or this can be done before you arrive at the airport. It really depends on you. I've had buses scheduled out. I've had private shuttles pick us up at international flights. That more so depends on you. Now, after the arrival, again, this is more so for tips for people to stay calm. You can look up breathing exercises. I have used this before, and it's something that I learned in med school, where breathing deeply, or basically breathing rhythmically as you count numbers, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that does help you kind of stay calm. Anytime you need help, airline staff, airport staff, they are pretty helpful. I'd say the most not the meanest people are probably like TSA agents, just because they're trying to get like a herd of people in. But more than often, like the information desks, airline staff, they're all pretty helpful when it comes to just helping you navigate the airport by yourself. And then lastly, enjoy the experience. Okay, try to relax, just because this probably won't be the first time you fly alone, and it's going to happen again, but it could be an enjoyable experience. You might be able to do a lot of work. You might be able to watch your favorite TV series. You might be able to, just take your own time at going to different places. So enjoy the experience and try to relax. But even so, that is what to do on your first flight alone, just because I've done it before and I want to help people also kind of feel safe when it comes to flying alone as well. But I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.